What if I told you there's a way to earn double-digit yield on your crypto right now without the usual headaches of DeFi? And I'm not talking about some shady, unproven project. I'm talking about a token that's actually designed to reward you for holding it. Stick around, because the last part of this video reveals a strategy that boosted my yield by an extra 5% APY. You don't want to miss this. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're into Solana and looking for smart ways to grow your crypto portfolio, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into BRIC TORM, the token that's making waves for its unique yield mechanism. We'll cover exactly how it works, how you can start earning, and most importantly, if it's the right move for your strategy. What is BRIC TORM? The core concept. So what exactly is BRIC TORM? At its heart, it's a deflationary token on the Solana network, but here's the kicker. It has a built-in yield system. Every time BRIC TORM is traded, bought, sold, transferred, a small percentage of that transaction is automatically redistributed to all existing holders. Think of it like a constant dividend, paid out in more BRIC TORM, just for keeping it in your wallet. This isn't some complicated staking pool you have to manage. It's automatic. The more active the trading volume, the more yield you generate. It's designed to incentivize holding, and honestly, that's a powerful psychological driver in crypto. How you earn yield. The mechanics. Let's break down the yield generation. When a transaction happens, a small fee, let's say 1%, is taken. Out of that 1%, a portion, maybe 0.5%, goes back to the holders. The rest? It might go to a burn address to reduce supply or to a development fund. The specific tokenomics can vary, so always check their latest docs. But the key takeaway is that you, as a holder, automatically receive a slice of every transaction. So the more people trade BRIC TORM, the more you earn. It's a beautiful, self-sustaining loop. You hold, you get rewarded. This creates a natural buy pressure because people want to accumulate more to earn more yield. Now, here's something crucial to understand about this model. Why this model can be so powerful and risky. This auto-yield mechanism has a few major advantages. First, it combats the common problem of selling pressure. Instead of people dumping tokens to make quick profits, they're incentivized to hold and earn. Second, it creates compounding growth. The yield you earn can be reinvested, earning you even more yield over time. It's the magic of compounding in action, directly in your wallet. But, and this is a big but, it's not without risks. The yield is directly tied to trading volume. If the hype dies down and trading slows, your yield will drop. Also, like any token, its value is subject to market volatility. You could be earning a high APY, but if the token price plummets, your overall gains could still be negative. We'll touch on how to mitigate some of these risks later, but first, let's get practical. How to buy and hold. BRIC TORM on Solana. All right, let's get hands-on. To buy BRIC TORM, you'll need a Solana-compatible wallet, like Phantom or Solflare. Make sure you have some SOL in your wallet to cover transaction fees and for the swap itself. The easiest way to swap is using a decentralized exchange aggregator like Jupiter. Go to Jupiter, connect your wallet, select EOL as the input, and search for the BRIC TORM token. You'll need its official contract address. Always double-check this on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, or the project's official social media to avoid scams. Once you've entered the contract address, you'll see the BRIC TORM token. Input the amount of SOL you want to swap, review the transaction details. Slippage is usually minimal for these tokens, and approve the transaction in your wallet. Boom! BRIC TORM is now in your wallet, and you've started earning yield automatically. Understanding the APY and factors. Affecting it now about that yield. You'll see APY figures advertised, but it's crucial to understand these are estimates based on past performance and current trading volume. The actual APY you receive will fluctuate. What drives the APY? Primarily, trading volume. High volume, Machast, higher APY. Market cap and circulating supply also play a role. As more tokens are bought and held, the pool of tokens receiving yield grows. Some projects also implement token burns, which reduce the total supply. theoretically increasing the value of remaining tokens and the yield percentage. It's a dynamic system. Don't get fixated on a single APY number. Understand the underlying mechanics. Is the volume sustainable? Is the community active? These are better indicators than a flashy percentage. Real-world examples and community buzz. I've been watching BRIC TORM for a few weeks now, and the community engagement is pretty solid. People are sharing their yield screenshots, discussing strategies, and the devs seem active on Telegram and Discord. That's a good sign. I saw one user post about accumulating a significant amount of BRIC TORM in just a month, purely from the reflections, even while the price was somewhat stable. Others are talking about the long-term potential, especially if the token gets listed on larger exchanges. This kind of organic buzz is what fuels these auto-yield tokens. Remember, past performance isn't indicative of future results, but a vibrant community often correlates with a project's longevity. And speaking of longevity, there's one advanced strategy. Advanced strategy. Yield stacking. Okay, here's that extra 5% APY strategy I hinted at earlier. It's called yield stacking. Instead of just holding BRIC TORM, you can strategically use the earned BRIC TORM to acquire other yield-bearing assets on Solana. For example, you could swap a portion of your earned BRIC TORM for a stablecoin, then stake that stablecoin on a platform offering, say, 10% APY. Or you could use it to buy into another Solana project with its own unique reward mechanism. This diversifies your holdings and layers different yield streams. The key is to do this without selling your core BRIC TORM holdings, preserving your auto yield. You're essentially using the generated passive income to create more passive income. It requires a bit more active management, but the potential upside is significant. You're turning one stream of passive income into multiple streams. Risks and due diligence checklist. Before you jump in, let's do a quick risk assessment. This is crucial. 1. Smart contract risk. Always a possibility with any DeFi. Ensure the token has been audited if possible. 2. Liquidity risk. Is there enough liquidity on the DEX? Low liquidity can make it hard to sell. 3. Volume dependency. As we discussed, yield drops if trading volume drops. 4. Market volatility. The price can go down significantly. 5. Rug pull. Potential. While auto yield mechanics can deter some bad actors, always do your own research. DYOR. Check the project's white paper, their social channels, the team's transparency, and audit reports. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. So, BRIC TORM offers an interesting, automated way to earn yield on Solana. If you found this breakdown helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And I'm curious, what's your biggest fear when it comes to earning yield in DeFi? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you want more deep dives into Solana gems and DeFi strategies, make sure you subscribe. Coming up next, we're looking at T's next video topic, e.g. a new NFT marketplace with insane gas fees. You won't want to miss it. See you in the next one. You in the